Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
Switch on your cameras.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
गुड मॉर्निंग मैम.
गुड मॉर्निंग मैम.
मीम देखी थी
Good morning.
वो कोई बनाया है
Keep your microphone muted.
Okay, ma'am.
Does anybody have any question?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
गुड मॉर्निंग मैम.
Anybody has any question? Any presentation to make?
Good morning.
No question. We finished expository. We finished narrative.
Persuasive. Ma'am, persuasive writing style बता दो.
Ah. We were doing persuasive writing style. Can anyone tell me what is persuasive writing style?
Ma'am, it's also known as argumentative statement.
Argumentative writing.
Writing in a style to convince.
To convince someone to think or act in certain way.
To convince the reader, it's a strong request.
We
Ma'am,
use persuasive writing to share our point of view with others.
Ma'am, it includes writer's opinion that provides justification to the receiver.
Yeah.
Now, excuse me, ma'am.
Ma'am, we use persuasive.
Excuse me, ma'am. Request you to please unmute all. It's annoying sound is coming.
No, the student should unmute himself or herself. If they know that they are causing problems, then they should unmute.
Ma'am,
And if
we
I will-
use persuasive writing to
yeah.
share a point of view to the reader with the others.
Why? Why do we need to be persuasive in our style?
Ma'am,
And when does persuasive writing or speaking come handy? What are the situations for you to write persuasive?
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah, what are the situations? आप persuasive या argumentative writing style कब use करेंगे? And why?
When we have to
In
For an important purpose.
in advertisement, ma'am, for
In advertisement.
legal information.
Okay,
correct
what is
information.
the objective of writing a persuasive style?
to convince the next person.
The next person. Okay. Fine. So far, so good.
Ma'am, to convince the reader to do something.
Yeah, to convince the reader to take
motivate
action,
the reader.
Or to take an action.
to lead the reader for some action which can be
To
in
convince
the
the
in the
reader.
favor of the person who is writing.
It is used in advertisements used by the companies.
To convince the reader with a clear goal.
Yeah, with a clear goal. So in
Yes, ma'am.
persuasive writing is writing style wherein you want the reader to agree with you. as we saw that it is an unique in its own way. It's unique because it has a very clear and important purpose, and that purpose is to convince the reader to do something, to think of something which leads to the benefit of the person who has written. To succeed in this type of writing, you need a clear goal. There has got to be a clear goal. Know what you want and what you want from the reader. What action you want to take. What action would you want to take the reader to? Want the reader to take and see things your way. To see in anything in your light. We saw that in persuasive writing styles, there are advertisements, business proposals, college admission essays, cover letters, elevator pitches, letter of recommendation, opinion, editorial articles, product reviews, or sales pitches. Anything which elevates, anything which enhances, anything which lifts or promotes. Now, it is only successful because if you can build an image, if you can create an image to change the viewpoint of the reader. So persuasive writing is only successful if you are clear about your goal and then support that goal with relevant points. Persuasive or argumentative writing always should be supported with facts. Because it has got to build a case for your reader. The person should know that yes, you are supporting your writing, your article with relevant facts. So have you all come up with any kind of argumentative writing? Please read this, then you will come to know what is argumentative writing. In these, the bullet points will tell you what actually is and how to write a descriptive style. Somebody read this. These are the examples of persuasive writing. Yes, somebody read.
Are you ready to grow in your career? Is your lack of skill working with modern technology holding you back? Register today for the computer technology training program and master the applications you need to know to attain the career of your dream.
Okay, 1 minute. If you read like this, do you think people will be interested to join this computer tech for which you are advertising? Yeah. You have to be persuasive even only in writing or in your speech also.
Both, ma'am.
So, आपने जिस तरह से पढ़ा अभी, कौन पढ़ रहा था? Who was reading it right now? कौन पढ़ रहा था उसको अभी?
Ritu.
Ritu was reading. फिर से तुम पढ़ो. If you are asked to give an audition for what is this company? Computer Tech Training Program, and your voice is being heard by a lot of people. So what is the objective of you? What is the objective? You are reading this out. You are speaking in a way so that the people can be attracted to take admission in this computer tech training program, right? So somebody has written it fine. So this is fine.
Ma'am, can I read?
The writing part is okay. But what about the speaking part? If your voice is heard on the radio or if you're speaking on the internet, persuasive is only for writing? No, persuasive is in writing and speaking as well. Can anybody read and convince? Yes?
Yes, ma'am. Can I?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Please read so that you may write your own style. आपको भी लिखना होगा एक paragraph.
Good morning, ma'am.
And you will have to write it. Give an example of argumentative writing style. So these are the examples. You will learn from these examples, no?
Yes,
Sabata, who is reading? Who is reading?
Ma'am, I will read.
Yeah, fine. Read.
Are you ready to grow in your career?
1 minute. 1 minute. What is this?
Ma'am, Nitish Kumar.
157.
Nitish Kumar, are you out of your mind?
CM of Bihar.
I do not want any comments. Why do you have to disturb the whole class? Yeah, I'm trying to teach you what is persuasive writing by reading it, and then I will ask you to write just now. So you better pay attention. Chalo, padho usko. All right. The word is career. Okay, career.
Are you okay, ma'am? Are you ready to grow in your career? Is your lack of skill working with modern technology holding you back? Register today for the computer tech training program and master the applications you need to know to attain the career of your dreams.
Career.
Career of your
Career.
dreams.
So this is an example of persuasive writing. What is the person out here? Tell me, what is the problem that people are having? People are having people who are lacking in skills, they are being held back. Is your lack of skill holding you back? So this is an example. What are you doing? Switching on to YouTube or what? Okay. So what is the person trying to convince? The person here is trying to convince those people who are facing problems because of lack of technical skills. So is your lack of skill working with modern technology holding you back? So register today for the computer tech training program and master the applications you need to know to attain the career of your dreams. Right? You have to be very persuasive when you are speaking also. So here, what is the problem? The problem is that you are attracting people who are not good at computers, not good at technology. So your problem ends over here. Your problem ends here. So when you take admission here, you will be into the, you can attain the career of your dreams, right? So what is this person trying to do? He has written in such a way so that anybody who has problems can read this and grab the opportunity of taking admission in this computer tech program. So this is a part of persuasive writing or argumentative writing. Understood? Now somebody read the next.
Ma'am, may I?
Yeah, Priyanka.
Do you love the great outdoors? Did you choose to live here because of the proximity to lakes, rivers, and white sand beaches? Are you concerned with protecting the natural beauty of the local environment? Show your commitment by joining Environment Now today.
So here what the person is trying to do. The person is talking about environment. He has put and floated in a lot of questions. So if the question is yes, do you love great outdoors? Yes, I love it. The people who love outdoors will grab this opportunity. Sometimes this kind of writing style straight away starts with a question. Like, are you ready to grow in your career? Right. And did you choose to live here because of the proximity of lakes? It means you want to be very close to nature, lakes and environments and rivers. You like all that. You like nature, right? So are you concerned with protecting the natural beauty of the local environment? If your answer is yes, join now. So this is also part of a very convincingly written paragraph to show that, yeah, you have understood what actually is argumentative writing. Yeah.
मैम बैच 2 का आकाश है.
Now I'm left with no choice but to remove the people. We are not at all interested to know what you're doing at home. What actually is happening? अभी आपको हम लिखने के लिए I will give you 5 minutes time and I'll ask you to write similarly. Yeah. Next. Somebody read.
Ma'am, can I?
Yeah.
My background makes me uniquely suited for the position you are seeking to fill. Not only do I have experience teaching interpersonal communication classes, but I also have direct experience teaching the course via the same online platform your institution uses.
No, this is a part of a cover letter. When you're writing a cover letter, it should be like this. And what is this cover letter about? A person who is who would like to apply in a
Ma'am, for job in
college, for
Yes,
a
ma'am.
job, for a teacher, right? So this is a part of a cover letter, and cover letter is also very convincing. So argumentative writing style can be confused with persuasive. Persuasive, argumentative, do not be. They are, though they are similar, they're first cousins. Argumentative, persuasive. To be convincingly at your best, you need to write persuasive, and also when you're arguing on a point. Why online classes? Why offline classes are better? Why people opt for online classes? Why people opt for offline classes? Then you are talking about the pros and cons. But then here, the three examples that you have read is a part of persuasive writing. The third is a part of a cover letter where the person has written a paragraph on about his background, like how he has prepared himself for this kind of job. So my background makes me uniquely suited for the positions you are seeking to fill. Not only do I have experience teaching interpersonal communication classes, but I also have direct experience teaching this course via the same online platform your institution uses. So this is a persuasive writing style when he is trying to convince the recruiter that he can be selected for the job, right? Can anybody come up with similar paragraphs? It can be argumentative, it can be persuasive. Did you understand persuasive writing? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You convince now all these three. Like this is very convincing when somebody is writing for computer tech. This is your lack of skill holding you back. Supposing you are a person who teaches spoken English, how will you advertise? What will you write? आप बताओ आप क्या लिखोगे? A short paragraph and somebody who would like to take up spoken English classes. Somebody who would like to take up maths or English or just about anything. रविराज, चलो तुम लिखो कुछ. तुम बताओ कुछ क्या लिखोगे? Give me an example of persuasive writing. Convince me. Why should I take you in the next singing program? Raviraj.
या मैम
Yeah.
मैम जितने भी इन आवर क्लासमेट और इन बॉयज ग्रुप मैम उन लोग को मोटिवेट करेंगे और उन लोग को कन्विंस करेंगे कि तुम मोर एंड मोर पार्टिसिपेट
नहीं
इन
नहीं, my
ऑल
question is
एक्टिविटीज।
not, मेरा क्वेश्चन वो नहीं है. You convince me, Raviraj. Why should I take you in the next singing program? अब ऐसा क्या लिखोगे कि हम आपको बिल्कुल आपको सिलेक्ट कर लें कि हाँ भाई रविराज, नेक्स्ट टाइम यू आर सिंगिंग फॉर अस. कन्विंस मी इन योर राइटिंग.
मैम दिखना ये चाहिए कि जैसे कि वे
चाहिए कि नहीं, बात नहीं हो रही है. तुम क्या ऐसा लिखोगे? ठीक है. किसी को स्पोकन इंग्लिश पढ़ाना है, उसका आपने देखा कोई एनवायरनमेंट प्रोटेक्ट करने के बारे में बता रहे हैं, कोई कंप्यूटर इंस्टीट्यूट के बारे में कोई बता रहा है, और कोई अपने बारे में बता रहा है कि क्यों हम स्टूडेंट इस जॉब के लिए हैं. तो सिमिलरली आपको, आई एम आस्किंग यू, व्हाई शुड यू बी सिलेक्टेड फॉर some kind of cultural program or to make a speech in the next program? So why do you think you are the best candidate for this kind of program? Everybody keep your answers ready, because I can ask anybody to say something. Raviraj, think about it while I move on to somebody else. Yes, roll number 48. 48, बताइए. Convince me. Give me an example of persuasive writing. You just read a couple of them. ये हर बार के लिए घर से करके आएंगे, नेक्स्ट क्लास में करेंगे. Forget it. You have learned it. You have just now you have read it. Now tell me.
मैम जैसे कि मैम आप इफ यू आर से कि व्हाई यू टेक सिंगिंग या कल्चरल कंपटीशन, दैट यू कैन आस्क with me question. Ma'am, that we can see in persuasive writing that persuade for those activity, and you must be participate and
रविराज, ये पार्टिसिपेट की बात ही नहीं है. You think you are a very good singer, so you try to write a paragraph convincing me that yes, I can be selected. This will be a part of an example of a persuasive writing. Anybody has any example?
Ma'am, can I say for Raviraj, why you should give him chance in singing competition?
No, उसको छोड़ देना, वो अपना करेगा. तुम अपना बोलो कुछ.
Ma'am, I am saying for Raviraj, ma'am, he is my friend. Ma'am, Raviraj should give a chance, ma'am, because he is having all the qualities that a good singer should have. Ma'am, his voice is as melodious as Neha Kakkar's voice, and he's professional.
Come on. Are you comparing Raviraj to Neha Kakkar?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am, Raviraj is a very good singer. I will send his video to you, ma'am. Singing videos. नहीं भाई, इतना भी अच्छा नहीं गाते हो.
रविराज को छोड़ देना, वो अपना लिख लेगा. Let it be.
really, I believe.
Okay.
Believe on me, man.
All right.
Don't believe them, you're fool.
So you will be writing in such a way, you will be highlighting your skill. For example, you are writing a cover, all of you. You are writing a cover letter. You are writing a cover letter for some internship in a company. You're writing a cover letter for internship in a company. What will be your paragraph? Now read this paragraph again and make a similar paragraph. Just now which Abhishek read. Now, if there are some changes, make some changes, but it should be similar. Read this again.
My background makes me uniquely suited for the position you are seeking to fill. Not only do I have experience.
Change the sentence. You are asking for an approval for internship, no?
Oh, okay, ma'am. Ma'am, give me a few minutes, ma'am.
Why few minutes, right?
Because, ma'am, I'm quite
Suited for internship in your organization. I'm a student of BBA AKU first sem with good communication skills. Also, I'm also aware of online and offline classes. So as a part of the curriculum, I would like to be a part of the internship program in your organization. Thanking you. You will be talking about yourself, no? You will be highlighting your skills. Why should you be selected? You understand? This is for your homework for everybody. I want an example of persuasive writing style. You can choose any category. Advertisements, you can go ahead. Business proposals, college admission essays. Why should you be selected in CIMAGE College? Cover letters, जब भी मैंने आपको बताया, लिखो cover letter, right? Elevator pitches, forget it. You have a product which you want to promote. Letters of recommendation. Product reviews. You have used some advertisement. You have used some product which was good, and you want to promote that product. You're writing a review for that product. हर किसी को लगता है कि मेरा ही फोन सबसे अच्छा काम कर रहा है, ऐसा लगता है कि नहीं? When you invest so much of money, you feel no, this is the best. So how will you convince others to buy the same brand? What will you be writing? You will be writing the review of any product which you like. There are a lot of categories are numerous. It is for you to decide what you will take up. But I want an example of persuasive writing style. Now we move on to descriptive styles. So in descriptive styles, you need to know a lot of adjectives. Descriptive is describing. For example, you're describing you're writing an essay on traveling. You've traveled to a certain place which you have liked. What did you see? What did you feel? Where did you go? Describe the place. Your graduation day at school, the day you graduated. Describe that day. A memory, it means a memory which stays fresh in your mind, something which is unforgettable. It can be a good memory, it can be a sad memory, but a memory which is unforgettable. You cannot easily forget that. And then describing your idol, your favorite person, the celebrity you like the most. These are all presentation classes. Like you have to understand and describe people. And for descriptive essays, for writing descriptive style. So what does it do? The function of descriptive writing is that it forms a picture for the reader. It creates a picture. By reading your essay, the image will come alive. So I will come back to you with your presentation on anything. It is just a suggestion. It can be any place you travel, describe that. A memory, your favorite person, your idol, or your graduation day at school, anything which you feel will be good for the others to know. So this type of writing is about sharing perspective. In effective descriptive writing, you create a picture in the reader's mind using your descriptions. Often this type of writing includes vivid imagery and involves many of the five senses. That involves not many. It means what did the person see, what did the person feel, what did the person hear when you went on traveling, what happened when the day when you were graduating, any memory, what actually happened. It can be an anecdote and your experience about your last day at school, your first day at CIMAGE, any memory. Types of reading descriptive style include. So descriptive writing can be fiction or non-fiction. It can be real, it can be fictitious. It often uses figurative speech. It means black as crow, calm as a cat. You can use such comparisons. But also provides concrete information, and there are basically many types of descriptive writing styles, which include first person account. It means you saw something and you describe that. Okay? Like when you went to the program on, what was that program? Inspiro. Supposing I did not go there. So how will you tell me what happened there? Your first person account. When you went there, the moment you went there, what did you see? What all things were happening? Who were there? What were they doing? What were they talking about? What was the event about? What was the program? Right? That is called a first person account. Free writing, freelancing. This free writing, no, freelancing. Journal writing. Product descriptions यहाँ भी आता है. You are describing any product. For example, somebody has lost a mobile. तो मालूम कैसे पड़ेगा कि क्या है? The lost and found item आप जानते हैं ना? Lost and found item. There are a lot of lost and found item you read in the newspaper. So lost and found में क्या होता है? Somebody has lost a bag. So you are going to describe the bag. What its kind? Is it a large bag or small bag? What color it is? What things are inside the bag? So you're going to describe that into detail, in complete detail. Bit by bit information should be there. And reflective writing, some writing which reflects, which is like a mirror. It reflects. It should be so clear that you could almost see through. Reflective writing. It reflects back.
कितना देरी क्लास है?
Hello.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
मैम उसको मैम बोलिए तो प्रियंका को कि जो है वो मेरे को फूल सबके सामने मतलब बोली जो है you fool.
What are you always talking about?
हमको अच्छा नहीं लगा मतलब मैम सबके सामने क्या बोलने का उसका जरूरत था?
1 minute, ठीक है, मैं बात कर रही हूँ. मैंने पहले भी कहा था प्रियंका, where's प्रियंका? Priyanka, you come. Switch on your camera, Priyanka. Hello?
Idiot moron कहीं की.
Shut up. मेरे सामने इस तरह से बात कर रहे हो इन क्लास? तुम ही को रिमूव कर रहे हो अभी. How do you say such things? तो तुम में उसमें फर्क क्या है? तो मैं उसको कुछ नहीं बोलूंगी इसलिए कि तुम भी तो वैसे ही कर रहे हो. अभी
Yes, ma'am.
उसको मैं बोलने वाली थी कि ऐसा नहीं करना है, तो और उसको तुमसे सॉरी करवाने वाले थे अभी हम, और तुम क्या किया, तो तुम भी तो ही करो, तो
मैम
तुम
तो
इस तरह की बात कर, तुम जाओ, यू आर रिमूव नाउ। एंड वेयर इज प्रियंका? यू आर सपोज्ड टू बी द सीआर ऑफ द क्लास। वेयर इज प्रियंका?
Yes, I'm here.
ये क्या चीज है? ये पढ़ाई हो रही है कि तमाशा हो रहा है क्लास में?
No, ma'am. I'm
Why
just.
did you? I know that he is not very smart. मुझे पता है कि he's trying, at least he's trying, he's asking question. Teachers try to motivate such students and you are trying to demotivate them. सुन ली ना? तुम बोलोगी तो वो भी तुमको बोला अभी, और अच्छा लगा तुमको? ऐसी बात क्यों करना है? Your behavior reflects. तुम जैसे तुम बात करोगे, तुमसे वैसे ही लोग बात करेंगे। तुमने एक कहा, वो तुमको 3-4 बोल के चला गया, उसको मैंने निकाल दिया रूम से।
मैम बट मैंने उसको क्या बोला था?
तुमने नहीं बोला था, उसने। मैंने तुमको कहा था कि नो पर्सनल कमेंट्स।
मैम मैंने कमेंट भी नहीं किया।
Why will you comment on anybody, Priyanka?
मैम I had.
Why will you comment? और तो किसी बच्चे ने कुछ नहीं कहा, अगर कुछ बोल सकता है तो वो टीचर्स बोल सकते हैं, और हम लोग इतना इस तरह का स्टेटमेंट नहीं देते हैं किसी को डिमोटिवेट करने के लिए। Have I ever given any statement which that you have felt hurt, you started crying, you felt bad?
No, ma'am.
No,
मैंने
ma'am.
कभी नहीं कहा।
Commented.
No, ma'am.
Then
No, ma'am.
टीचर्स क्या करते हैं? टीचर्स I teach you communication. Padar sir teaches you communication. All the teachers are put, all academic team. हम लोग प्रमोट करते हैं इस चीज को क्या? कभी इश्यूज क्लास में होता है, we
Not at all, ma'am.
then why should you comment on anybody?
मैम मैंने कमेंट क्या किया मैम? मैंने तो कुछ भी नहीं किया।
तुमने कमेंट किया।
Ma'am, it is a live class. We should not discuss it.
So they should understand.
Ma'am, if you think, but for that, ma'am, I'm sorry.
सॉरी की बात नहीं है प्रियंका, कि कोई कुछ बोल रहा है तो कमेंट मत किया करो। डू नॉट कमेंट।
मैम बट मैंने इतना ही कहा था
नहीं,
कि
कुछ क्यों भी उतना भी नहीं कहना है, नहीं कहना है। तेरे क्लास में होता है, जब कोई कुछ बोल रहा है तो हाँ नीतीश कुमार है तो सीएम ऑफ बिहार है, मैं तुमसे बाद में बात करती इस चीज के बारे में, बट फ्रॉम नाउ ऑन कीप क्वाइट, कीप क्वाइट। A CR should be responsible.
Yes, ma'am.
Communication क्या होता है? There has got to be mutual respect. सिखा रहे हैं आपको, mutual respect होना चाहिए एक दूसरे के लिए। Not like this. You cannot put people down.
Yes, ma'am.
And from the next class, do not indulge in such useless, irrelevant, demeaning talks, so that the person had to be removed from the class.
Ma'am, I'm sorry, literally sorry, and it will not happen again.
This is bad. This is hugely not taken as good simulation. कहाँ बोलते हैं कि I would like to be in the Enquiry group. ये तो फिर थर्ड ग्रुप फोर्थ ग्रुप बनाना पड़ेगा हमको ऐसे बच्चों के लिए। You be in that group?
No, ma'am, this is first time.
Don't make it a habit to comment on anybody else. Right?
Yes,
you're all learning, you're all trying to learn. So do not waste the time of the class also. Unnecessary. I do not like unnecessary involvement, any kind of things which do not belong here. So reflective writing, when you describe something that it reflects, it creates an image, it reflects, it is like a mirror. So a reflective writing can also be a diary, which is a journal, a logbook. And reflective notes always can be also used in law. And all these writing comes with a strong introduction, statement of teaching philosophy, and travel writing, anything which needs describing. All right. These are some examples of descriptive writing. As I gave you the example of persuasive writing, so there are some descriptive writing also. Somebody read this. The car drew in around. Please read this from here.
Can I?
Yeah.
The car drew in around them like a room. Their breaths fogged the windows. Earlier, the air conditioner had become running, and now some artificial chill remained, quickly turning dank, carrying with it and the smell of mildew. They shot through an underpass. The rain stopped completely for one blank, startling second. Sarah gave a little gap of relief, but even before it was uttered, the hammering on the roof resumed. She turned and gazed back longingly at the underpass. Macon sped ahead with his hands relaxed on the wheel. Pursue a few brief examples of descriptive writing.
Okay. So these are some of the examples. Yeah, padhiye. Second padhiye.
When she entered the house, she observed what seemed to be a spotless environment. The counters were clear and the floors were spotless. The furniture was perfectly aligned. Not a single thing was out of place, and she could smell bleach in the air. The hiking trail appeared very well kept. The gravel trail was even with no accumulation of leaves or debris. Trees lined both sides of the trail. She could make out the river just to east of the trees. Traffic on the interstate seemed heavier than usual. There was a line of cars filling both lanes ahead as far as the eye could see. There were cars behind her vehicle as well, stretching out as far as was visible. Traffic was moving steadily, though below the speed limit. Okay, ma'am.
So these are some types of descriptive
Brief
writing
examples.
paragraphs. Something is being described. Describing anything. वर्णन करना. Grammar part भी इसका आता है. Adjectives to describe nouns and pronouns. So you cannot start descriptive writing because without the knowing of, without the knowledge of grammar. So you have got to use grammar. It means adjectives, which is, what is an adjective? Anybody?
An adjective is a word that qualifies a noun or pronoun.
That describes a noun or a pronoun.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
the girl is clever. The girl is a noun and clever is an adjective, right?
Yes,
She
ma'am.
is thin. She is a pronoun and thin we are describing.
Adjective.
So here these are the adjectives of quality. Good, bad. So good, bad, black, red, white. Quality describing the noun or a pronoun. Then we have the quantity. Little, few, more, less. It talks about the quantity of the noun. There's little water. I want more sugar. So if we are talking about the quantity, and remember, adjectives always, there's always a noun. So if you want to identify adjectives, you have to look for the noun, and then the word before that will be an adjective. Like we have very little time. Time is noun and little is an adjective. After a few days, the classes will resume. Days is a noun and few is adjective of quantity. Please pass me little sugar. Sugar is a noun, little is quantity, which is qualifying. So the best rule to identify adjectives is that look for the noun, you will find the adjective over there. Then there's numerical adjectives, which talks about numbers. I need one headphone. Headphone is a noun and one is an adjective of numbers or numerical adjectives. He has bought 5 books. Books is a noun, 5 is a numerical adjective. And then the fourth is the write all these down, because if you will be needing to describe anyways. You will be needing to describe anything, even if you are writing persuasive style, you need to describe it. And then ordinal adjectives, क्या होता है? First, second, third, fourth, fifth. He came first. The third boy in the line is missing. So first, second, third, fourth, 10th. When you talk about dates, use ordinal. The first, the second, 3rd of May, 5th of June, 20th of February. Demonstrative adjective number 5. Altogether there are 14 kinds of adjectives. The 5th is the demonstrative, like this girl, this, that, these, those. This, that, these, those, such. Right? These girls are studying. But this girl is studying. That boy is playing cricket. These houses are new. Those cars are mine. Such students should be awarded. Such students should be punished. So describing descriptions. All these are adjectives. Then there is a proper adjective, number 6. Proper adjectives describe the name of the product. Like proper noun is the name of a person or a place. Proper adjectives is the name of a product. Can be a name of a school or a college or a bank, or the name of your iPhone, which company, which make. Like the American Diamond, the Axis Bank, CIMAGE College. So these are proper adjectives. Number 7 is the distributive adjective. Distributive adjective. I believe you must have studied a parts of speech, no? In school. बताइए डिस्क्रिप्टिव एडजेक्टिव क्या होता है? Tell me.
Ma'am, the adjective that refers to members or groups.
Each,
every, neither.
Yeah. Each, every, either,
neither, yes.
Neither. So this will take a singular noun. Each girl is
any.
Each girl is present. Everyone is coming. So distributive adjectives will always take a singular noun, singular verb. Is, it will never be each girl are. Every girls are. Each classes are. No, each class is. Each class is. So,
ma'am, everyone from here, everyone is a adjective because before the non pronoun noun is used, is, ma'am.
Everyone is coming.
Everyone is used before noun, ma'am.
हाँ, I'm just talking about this. आप easy way में समझिए ना. Each, every, either, neither will take a singular noun. Subject verb agreement जब करोगे ना.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ. तो, and then there is the participle adjective. Anybody knows what is the participle adjective? The third form of verb is participle. Like broken, stolen, spoken. What is participle adjective? भूल गए हो सब तुम लोग? The
Ma'am, which end with ing, ed?
कहाँ लाया कोई चाय? अभी आप पूछ ही रहे हैं हमसे. The lost key. The crying child. The haunted house.
Really tired.
ठीक है. The tired man. So, when you're thinking of participle adjective, you take the verb, third form of verb. The broken promise.
And the rising sun.
Yeah. So always identify adjectives. See for the look for the noun. Like the lost key is a noun. Lost is the participle. The lost key, the crying child, the haunted house, the broken promise, the spoken language. You understand? So it is rather easy to identify adjectives because it always qualifies a noun or a pronoun. So you cannot indulge in this. Or there is more. There are more. Sorry. Participle के बाद आ जाता है comparatives पे आता है. Comparative adjectives. We'll take this further. So for your homework, what do? You browse the net for the kinds of adjectives. Read, get some words, update your vocabulary, and give a very smart answer for descriptive writing. Use the web. Do something good. Come up with something good, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
So this was the I'm concluding today with the descriptive styles. The fourth part, the expository. If you forgot about it, let me recap again. The four main writing styles concluding today: expository, which explains, exposes, informs, right? Then the narrative style, which tells a story. Then the persuasive, which convinces the reader to see your point of view. And finally, the descriptive, you describe. And with the help of adjectives, you will learn to describe.
Create image in the reader's mind.
Create image in the reader's mind. So I'm done with this style of writing. In the next class, I'll take up something new. I think the grammar part has already been taken by Pudar sir, no? So grammar में क्या missing है? What is something which is missing? हाँ, ग्रामर में क्या मिसिंग है अभी आपका?
अभी
सब हो
नरेशन
गया?
चल रहा
नरेशन डायरेक्ट
है।
इनडायरेक्ट
यस
हो
मैम,
गया है?
मैम चल रहा है
डायरेक्ट
मैम, वही चल
डायरेक्ट इनडायरेक्ट चल रहा है, तो
यस
ठीक है. Then I will okay. Then I will be taking up job application, which is the last lesson in this. And if you have any doubt, please ask me. We will revise. Right? That's
Ma'am,
it. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
ma'am, the homework was persuasive writing now.
The homework already. Look, the lesson I've concluded the lesson today. You make an assignment of all the writing styles: expository, narrative, descriptive,